going. I'm going to keep going. Keep going. Yeah, I'm keeping going. Just would like to go make me a cup of tea now, Gabe. Water won't cut it at this time of day. So there we. Oh dear. M4 closed. Doesn't really matter. Right. Tell me I'm done. Tell me I'm done, Gabe. I'm a sore lip. Dum, 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 dee, dee, dum. Right, I think I'm okay now, surely. All set. There we go. That's all I needed. I can pop myself on mute, and I will be back at the sharp end. Thank you, Gabe.
Grande Alpine Skiing, so the first Czech Republic team, then Team Romania, in this moment honors Big Sprint. Представители echipe România cu echipa Contender 3, from France. Echipa Franție, danes calcio cockpit Contender 3, with echipa representing USA on our Big Sprint. Derek Belcher, Jason Comey, Sawyer Grace in front stage. Con l'equipa Kazakstana, Ilcha Kadira, William Izerdi, Danil Vasiliev, Stanislav Nazarenko. Potem pa če gremo mi naprej, ostali smo sicer brez lige, ja, bomo pogledali seveda tudi naslednje fante. Tole po mojem gremo še enkrat od začetka, tako je Romunija. So we'll start again. So Romanian team on our big screen. Hello boys, okay. We'll cheer for all the teams here, for all the 13 teams from the start list. Again with Team France from French team. And then we stay with Japan team for Masaki Nakamura, Seigo Sasaki, Karuto, Nishikata, and Nasaki Sakano. Then for with number 7, Big 7, Team Norway, with Johannes Årdal, Karl Haugen Rippa, Fabian Östvåld, and Isaac Andreas Langmo. With Big 8, with Team Switzerland, the first Felix Strunz, Marius Sieber, Yuri Kesteli, Yannick Wasser. Schwilka Beret, in Big 9, for Team Germany, with Ben Bayer, Alex Reiter, Yannick Weiss, Adrian Dieter, Team Germany, Team Timmer, with Big 10, Schwilko Desitanes reprezentanza Finske, Tuomas Meis, Tuomas Kisnunen, Tomas Kuisma, Vilko Palostari. Potem pa pod številko 11 za našo Slovenijo, Žiga Jančar, Rok Masle, Janka Drinovec in Enej Valetič. Timoteus Anilkiewicz. And number 30 for the last team home champion representing Austria with Simon Steinberger, Fabian Hill, Johannes Hill.
Position from the left.
Slovenia third place, 4 for Finland, 5th place for Germany, 7th place for Norway, and 8th place for Japan, and 6th for Switzerland, of course, for the last Junior World Championship competition from Whistler. Dobre 3 minúty, na vrchu bomo povedali, vyzvedá pomočí, finančný skakalce, so Philips remaining, and then we watch the first our trial jumpers. Pripa točno ova 16:30 minut, začetak prve uvodne skupine. So in the first group, we'll start with Czech Republic. In the first group, v prvi skupini imamo to takole, za Češko Jan Ospera, za Romunijo Paulinija, Robertkovski Treča, for France, Costa, Puro, for USA, Belso, in the first group, for Kazakhstan, Sakatiro, for Japan, Masaki Nakamura, for Norway, Johannes Ordal, for Switzerland, Felix Rose, for Germany, Fire, for Team Finland, Tuomas Meij, za Slovenijo v prvi skupini, Čiga Jančar, za Polsko, for Poland.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Planica. The clouds are still low here in Slovenia on our penultimate day of competition. The lights are on, ready for competition, but when the sun is out and the clouds are high, it's a spectacular place to be. Wonderful place, really is. Well, everything else may have melted, but our snowman is still here, keeping an eye on our jumpers, and the hardy are wrapped up in several layers and are at the bottom, going to cheer on their young heroes here at the Junior World Ski Championships. This is the men's team competition. It's still rainy over on the cross-country track. The description was heavy rain, hopefully not quite so heavy at the moment. Our officials have done a great job keeping the show on the road here. Thanks to them. Our trial jumpers are coming down. We're almost ready to go. 13 nations, 8 in the final round. Only one can be crowned Junior World Champions in the team competition. We've got the mixed team competition, of course, coming up tomorrow. Hope you can join us for that, around 3:30. And who is going to be there or thereabouts? Well, you never like to predict, do you? But keep an eye out for Slovenia in the individual competition. They had 3 in the top 15. Including Jako Drinovic and Rok Mazel, Ziga Janka. They were 15th, equal 15th on 236.5 points. That's how close it was. Austria 3 in the top 6, 4 in the top 12, and Poland were there or thereabouts as well. So they may be some of those perhaps showing what they can do. Remember, United States, you never know. Eric Belshaw is going to go first for them. He got the individual silver. The gold going to Stefan Embacher of Austria. He may be able to pull his team through as well. The Pearls, who was 6th. Steinberger, who was in 4th place. Just outside, about 5 points outside of the medals. And, well, Fabian Held wasn't too far away, was he, in 12th place as well. Here are our teams. They've been asked to strike a pose, and I think there should be a medal on offer for the best creative pose. I like this one, 007, Japan style, or was that Mr. Bean? Hang on, you're missing one. Reel him in. There he is. Oh my word, I like that. That would be in the contenders for gold. Switzerland. It might be overcast, but you can always keep the shades on. What are they stirring up here, the Germans? Adrian Tittel, of course, was good yesterday in that bronze. You never miss the Germans. A very bright coat, isn't it? Finland, well, wasn't great for them. Didn't have an athlete in the top, well, one in the top 20 in Palosari. Slovenia, never know. They may ride to the gold. Poland, showing they can, well, as you'd expect from a ski jumper, spring a bit. Austria. like I say, really do have a chance with Mbaka, Steinberger, Post, or there or thereabouts yesterday. And that's the view, more or less, from taking off. Not for the faint-hearted. Once commentated on a ski jumping competition with Eddie the Eagle, and it has to be said that people like him get to the top of the in-run. I was gripping onto any barrier I could find, and he was just saying, "Oh, get me some skis, get me some skis." We didn't find him any skis in the end, probably for the best. So we're ready to go. 4:30 local time. Jan Osmera of the Czech Republic will get us underway. The man from the Novo Mesto club gets us underway with a modest jump. The top 8, of course, get to go again. That's always good news, isn't it? 72 metres for our first man off the in-run. Next up is Robert Drecker, 59th and last yesterday. However, today is another day for the Dynamo Raznov man. And 70 metres, again modest from him, but it's a team event, this one. As long as you can put down your best, you've done enough. Romania tuck in behind Czechia. Next up, Bastien Moreau making his bow at these junior championships. Wasn't involved yesterday. And under the lights does okay, does more than okay. 83 metres, that's a solid start for the French team, and that'll be enough to put them into the lead at the moment. Remember, Slovenia, we'll see them towards the end of this first group, and they won the team competition, and of course they won the individual competition with Tina Erzer as well. Eric Belshaw, the man who won silver yesterday from the Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club. First jump for the United States. Oh yes, that is a good jump. And that is 93.5 metres. And he jumped 104.5 yesterday. It was a monster jump. Out jumped the hill. The hill length is 102 metres. And that is a wonderful jump and quite some way ahead of everybody else. So that was his job, wasn't it? Get the United States looking good. Some would like to put their best jumpers at the back end of the first round, not the United States. Kazakhstan next with Ilshat Kadriov. It's not quite as long as the American. That's all right at 81.5 metres. We'll see 4 team members jump, and then we'll decide and see who the top 8 are, and we'll discard the bottom 5. Kazakhstan go into 3rd place, tucked between France and Czechia. Masaki Nakamura just missed out on the cut yesterday, 31st. And that's dead on 80 metres. Not happy with himself, is he? Man from the Magmilk Snow brand ski team. Been on the Continental Cup circuit in Japan. Been to Germany, Klinkenthal, and also into Austria as well. It's enough for 4th. Still the United States who are ahead at the moment.
And now Norway with Johannes Årdal.
Norway, Johannes Årdal. Didn't feature yesterday, but that's a very tidy jump. 86.5 meters will be enough to put them up somewhere. And yeah, into second they go. Nowhere near medals. It was Isak Andreas Langmo with 13th, the best for Norway yesterday. Switzerland then with Felix Truntz. He was inside the top 20 in the individual competition. And that's a good jump into the 90 meters. Goes the man from the Bachtel club. 91.5. Good from the judges as well. 17.5s and 17s, and that is enough to put them into second place, just under 9 points behind the USA. Ben Bayer of Germany, 17th yesterday. Oh, and that's a good jump as well. Solid from Bayer. Coaching's pretty happy, the man from the Villingen club. He's doing okay in the Alpine Cup, the FIS events as well. And a good prospect. There's a lot of competition amongst the youth German ranks, it has to be said. Second place, United States, as you might expect with Eric Belshaw. We've seen him in the World Cup this season in the team competitions as well. So they obviously see something in that young man. Thomas Meis of Finland next. Was trying to keep every single bit of his body up for as long as possible. 89 meters. Didn't make the second round yesterday, was in 38th place. It's good enough for fourth at the moment. First of four groups, of course, we're almost done. There'll be a big cheer now. Ziga Janka of Slovenia on his way. And that's a decent jump. They've got a good group of athletes, the men. Perhaps not ripping it up like the women are, but 15th yesterday, and that's enough to put Slovenia into fourth place. 17.5 points behind the Americans. Had a couple of jumps in the 90s yesterday, so be a bit disappointed with that. Lukasik of Poland. Next up, two more athletes to go in this first group. He was 7th yesterday. And he's showing good form again. 93.5, 94 meters yesterday. Little shy of that today at 92 meters. Again, enough to push Slovenia down into 5th and take 4th place. Won't really know until we see that last group, because the last group have the likes of Stefan Embacher for Austria and Adrian Tittel for Germany. Simon Steinberg is not a bad athlete to get you underway. 4th yesterday. Oh, and he puts in a great jump there as well. Goodness me, 95 meters. Best of the afternoon so far. Into second he goes. behind the effort from Eric Belshaw, but only a point difference. So that's the first done and dusted, but we move on quickly. David Rigel of Czechia, just waiting for the officials to be happy for the second group to get away. We'll have a little look at some of the better jumps. Belshaw got us underway with a very tidy jump indeed, and he is top. The United States are top at the moment. A little bit quieter at the top of the hill than at the bottom. Here we go. Here is the Czech athlete. Waiting patiently to go from the Duper Ludwig club. And the 18-year-old gets it down safely. Not a huge amount of attack at the end there, but 85.5 meters is steady enough. Of course, we'll go into the lead momentarily. We're on gate 14, so a little higher, and that will mean that a little bit of deduction of points before they get underway. Ooh, Komanescu just getting it down safely, 72 meters for him. And Romania just struggling a little bit. One of those countries developing their athletes, not one you would go and think about when you think about ski jumping, but why not? Sebastian Woodbridge of France is next. Another one who was not at the races yesterday, 43rd. And that's a good jump. He'll be happy with that. Woodbridge, 88 meters from Courchevel. 17-year-old, very solid for his team. France in the lead. But here comes Jason Colby, the United States, who were leading after the first round of jumpers. You can hear the Americans very vocal, screaming as he came down. A big cheer, and why not? 92 meters. It has been solid throughout from the Americans. Colby, 23rd yesterday individually. He has done all right. He knows it as well for the Americans there. The man from the Steamboat Springs Club. Now then, Ilya Mizraich. Into the gloom he goes. And that is a great jump. Oh yes, conditions not helping, but he's overcome them with a 96-meter jump, and that will lead them into second place ahead of France, Czechia and Romania. Just the United States ahead at the moment, but we've got some of the heavyweights about to jump. Japan, Seigo Sasaki did not have a good day yesterday, was 54th, however, has a chance here. Japan with a women's team silver yesterday. Can they do enough to stay in contention? 81 meters. He's done enough. It's a team game, some stronger than others, but as a whole, how will you fare? The wind is fairly benign, not too many points either way of compensation. Carl Haugen Klepper for Norway. Again, just about missed out on the final round yesterday. He'll be looking to make up for that, the man from Sprova. Oh, and that's a much better jump. Yes, he likes it. 92 meters. That's better. He'll be happy with that. Saiva, another one who was missing the cut yesterday for the final round. That's a good jump, isn't it? He'll be happy with that. It's the longest he's managed of the 3 jumps, the 2 individual ones, and the jump here, and that's enough for Switzerland into second. Still a 10-point cushion for the United States at the moment. Coach is huddled away to the athlete's left. Alex Reiter next for Germany. Oh, he got some good lift there. Hung in the air nicely. 95.5 meters for the man from SC Oberstdorf. Just outside of the medals in the mixed team competition at the Youth Olympic Games. 4th there. He will be hoping to do better here. And of course, the mixed team competition coming tomorrow on our last day of Youth World Championships. Thomas Kinnunen of Finland next up. Again, not a bad jump, just shy of the 90-meter mark. Half a metre shy. Another one who missed the cut yesterday will be hoping at least to get into the final round here. 5th place for Finland, so on track for that at the moment. Rock Maisel will get a big cheer from the home crowd here. The club, I'm sure in particular, will be welcoming him and his moment under the spotlights. 15th yesterday. Can the Slovenians emulate the women's team? Oh, he's pulled out a good jump there. He's pulled out a decent one there at 93.5. That's enough to put them into 3rd place at the moment. A little bit of wind compensation in his favour. Marcin Wrobel is the Polish athlete. Again, making his bow here in Planica. And another solid jump, just sneaking in to the 90-meter mark. Remember, the K point here is 95 meters, so you do lose a few points shy of that, but not a bad jump. And Poland, thanks to good judges' marks as well, go into 4th place. It's pretty tight at the moment. However, Austria are on their way. Fabian Held is on the in-run. And the man from Klagenfurt club does okay. 90.5 meters. Judges weren't too disappointed either. He's been inside the top 10 in the Alpine Cup this year and helps Austria into the lead. Just under 6 points ahead of their great rivals, Germany. So it is tight at the halfway point of this first round between Austria and Germany. The United States, who are top after the first round, are down into third place, but not far behind Japan, Czechia and Romania, with a bit of work to do. So Austria have been very, very consistent. Simon Steinberger, a great jump in the first round, and Fabian Held holding up his end of the bargain as well. Japan have had some great athletes. Kobayashi still going strong on the World Cup circuit. Their women silver yesterday, but they're struggling here. Third group then, we're about to get underway. Czechia, Daniel Skarka just missed out on getting into the final round yesterday. And that's a solid enough start for the Czechs. They'll have to do more than that if they want to get in to that second round, the final round. But a tidy jump. Romanian flag is out for Moisa Alexandru Folia. Right leg just going away a little bit on landing. Only 79 metres. Had a modest day yesterday, 57th out of 59. But it's a learning curve for a lot of these guys, including this young man. He'll turn 19 in July. Man for the Dino Raznov club. To France, Ari Ripalin. Needs a good jump to keep the French in contention for the second and final round. And a bit short of where he'd want to be, but it's in the high 80s, 88.5 metres. Not great from the judges. Not able to get a 170, but of course, bottom and the top marks will be struck off with 3 left. Maximum of 60, of course. Very rarely see that. Sawyer Graves from the United States, a youngster, 15 years of age, doesn't turn 16 until September, the end of September. It's modest, 74.5 metres, but goodness me, they've got a few years for him to develop technique, and also a bit willowy, aren't they, at 15, 16, and as they get stronger, the distances will improve, of course, as well. United States on top at the moment, but we've got a few more to come in this round. Next up, Daniil Vasilev of Kazakhstan. Now, he was 8th yesterday, 90 and 97 metres. And that's another one in the 90s, 92.5. He's a very solid performer, isn't he? He'll be turning 20 in July. But it's great to see Kazakhstan. We see them in the World Cup as well, coming through with a lot of talent as well. Thinning out up top, because we're getting through the athletes here. Japan next. Haruto Nishikata Not one of those bothering the top end yesterday. Down at, what, 49th. A little short of where he'd like to be there as well. 81.5 metres. Not a performance that tickled the judges' fancy either. So 16s for him. Into 5th go Japan. Fabian Östveld next up, making his bow here in Planica. And does very well indeed. 89.5 metres. Norway ahead of the United States. Into 2nd place they go. But we have 6 more to come in this 3rd group of athletes. Enigmatic smile, and off it goes. Mona Lisa style. Not smiling at the moment. Yuri Keseli of Switzerland, a respectable 22nd yesterday. But I think form-wise could do a lot better. And that's okay, isn't it? 93.5 metres, more than okay. Enough to put Switzerland top of the pile for the moment. Into the lead they go by just over 10 points from Kazakhstan. Yannick Feist of Germany inside the top 20 yesterday. 93 and 96 metres, his 2 jumps. Oh, got some nice lift there, and it's a great jump. It's 96 metres. That's a very tidy jump indeed. Well, Germany dropped back a little bit in that last round, but that is a very good jump and puts the pressure on the rest. Thomas Kuzma of Finland. 4 more to go in this group, including the Finn. Inside the top 30 yesterday. And lands a decent one there, bang on 90 metres. Doesn't seem particularly enamoured with it himself. Into 5th place they go. Being involved in the Continental Cup, getting lots of experience. This will be more experience, as it will be for Jaka Drinovic, the Slovenian, with the flags flying, the vuvuzelas blowing. Has to pull out a very, very big jump if they want to put Slovenia top of the pile, but well, you never say never. It's not massive, but it's a decent one at 94 metres. Happy enough. Germany still in the box seat. Into 2nd place goes Slovenia, with Poland and Austria to go. Well, a win for the women yesterday. Could they get a podium here? We'll soon find out. Klemens Joniak for Poland next up. A real prospect. Didn't have a great day yesterday. And solid from Klemens Joniak. Has been inside the top 15 in the FIS Cup in Skirk, in his home country. Third place for Poland. Slovenia still in second. May not be for long, because here comes Johannes Perls of Austria. Sixth yesterday. Some good jumps from him. 91 was modest, but 100.5 certainly wasn't. Oh, and he's pulled out another good one, hasn't he? 96.5 metres. Austria into the lead by around 10 points. Slovenia 25 points behind. Excellent from the young Austrian. He will go away happy with what he has pulled out here. And we'll get another jump for sure. We'll be in the top 8, no question about that. Finland with that last place. USA, who topped the first group. Courtesy of Eric Belshaw. Well, not able to keep that going. Romania at the bottom of the pile. Japan, Czechia just above them. Banging out the tunes, the DJ here, for the crowd that has braved the rain at the bottom in the gloom. Well, soon it'll be night time, won't be able to see the gloom. Austria leading. Good jump from Johannes Puels. 96.5 metres, helping his team on their way. Our officials, you may not know it by looking at them, are happy. And are happy for us to get underway on the last group in the first round. Josef Buka of the Czech Republic, Czechia, going now. Got into the second round yesterday, but ended up 30th. 87 metres for him. Man from Dukla Liberec. Well, not enough points to get ahead of Austria, who have a jump in hand. That's how it tends to go as you get towards the end of the first round. What can Romania do? This is Stefan Ipescu. Turns 19 in April. Just missed the cut for the final round yesterday. Lands it safely, 82 metres. Down in 12th place, despite having all their jumps. A work in progress for them, for sure. Julien Gay, France, next up. Another one who only just missed the final round yesterday. And that left leg a lot on landing. At 89 metres. It's okay. Who knows, it perhaps could have been a bit better. The wind now in the red. Into their faces, giving a little bit of lip. There's not a huge amount. It's not a howling gale, shall we say. It's just wet. Tate France of the USA is next up. Another 18-year-old who will turn 19 next month. Oh, that is a good one. That is all right. 97.5 metres. United States go into the lead by quite some distance over France. It may not stay that way, but after the efforts in the first group of Eric Belshaw, that gives their fortunes a bit of a boost. Slow. Mazurenko of Kazakhstan is next up. Just a little adjustment needed on landing, 87 meters. That'll put them into second, knocking France down into third. They have done okay. They've been a solid team. I saw that with Vassiliev as well, the man who was in 8th yesterday. That's like Sakano, top Japanese athlete, the 24th. It's just not quite where the nation would want to be. Sure, there will be better days ahead, and that's a good jump as well. 93.5 meters. That's his best, beating a 93 effort yesterday. Well, very expressive face. I think we know what he thought about that. Music Andreas Langmo of Norway next. Had a good day yesterday in 13th place. 94 meters his best mark yesterday. Decent jump here as well. Would I like to go longer? They knocked United States off the top spot for the time being, but we've got some really in-form jumpers coming up in the next couple of minutes. Next up, the Swiss Yannick Vasa. He was in the top 10, just 10th yesterday. 90 meters here. He was a little bit better than that yesterday. That's why he's got the long face. But Switzerland into the lead. Germany and Austria still to come though. Yeah, not happy. His mood like the weather, a bit gloomy. Adrien Tittel, the man with the bronze yesterday. Can he keep that wonderful form? Remember, he had that jump of 101 meters. Oh, and he's still in great form. Not quite as far, 97.5. But Germany are looking good as a team, aren't they? Great jump. Just got that attack off the table nicely, and the sweet spot. And yeah, first place by quite some distance, 38 points ahead of Switzerland. Pio Polusari was 20th yesterday, waved away by his coach. A little sit down on landing, very nearly lost it, that left leg going away. Into the 90s though, 91 meters. Not great marks from the judges, who spotted a less than perfect landing. And Dio rehearses perhaps what should have happened. Finland into 5th. Ernest Faletek of Slovenia next. He was inside the top 20. They need a good jump from him here. And he's consistent, if nothing else. 2 jumps yesterday of 92.5 meters, and just a metre shy of that here. For sure, be one of the hills he trains on. Wonderful facilities. Little baby jumps for the youngsters. And then, of course, the ski flying hill, the large hills, and everything in between. That's enough to put them into second place at the moment. A little nod as he looks at the screen. Timothy's Mikajewicz of Poland, 5th yesterday. He certainly has some form. And that's another solid jump. Again, consistent, 94.5. Yesterday, what, 95.5 and 96. Into second he goes. His team behind Germany. One more jumper in this first round. The man who won the gold yesterday, Stefan Embacher. Massive jump of 103.5 metres. What can he pull out here? Had to make some adjustments with that arm. He's not happy with it. 93 metres, well short of where he might have expected to be. And well, he'll have a chance to put that right in the next round. But just watch that left hand. All of a sudden having to do a little bit of work. Not as stable as he would like. And well, a good landing. The telemark landing, one foot in front of the other. Not that tidy, but the judges liked it. He didn't like the distance he managed, and he'll stalk off ready for the next round. 8 go through. Finland squeaking in ahead of Kazakhstan, Austria, Germany and Poland. And it's Austria and Germany really within 2 points of each other, are having the battle at the moment. Better jump from Mbaka, might have seen a bit more of a clear water between the two. Japan going up a place, Czechia and Romania bringing up the rear, and we'll sit and watch through the rest of us the second round. And that is coming up very soon. Final round at 17:31 local time. So about 20 minutes before we get the second round underway, and we'll join you for that.
So we'll start with final round at 5:25. enkrat pa nekako čakamo na finalno serijo, seveda tudi naši tekmovalci za Slovenijo. Se spomnimo še enega današnjega uspeha. Prvič seveda do zmage tudi Lovro Kos v drugih državah Amerike. Super fantje, veseli smo seveda v naši planici civilci smučarskih skokov, ukrepiti slovensko od leta 1934. Lovro Kos, čestitke na drugo stran Lude. Naš Lovro Kos pa si je delil modar z Jojem Kobajašem in Mariusom Lindikom. So in all that competition, so we will be born for India for the first time. Lovro Kos! We are very happy and proud for our sports athletes here in Planica since 1934. So just before the final starting place finale serie, abbiamo 6 discipline for the first group with USA, starting with the USA team Eric Batschel. For the Johannes Mortal, Felix Rutz, the Schweizer for Switzerland, for Germany, Ben Bayer, Thomas Dies for Finland, Žiga Janča for Slovenia, Francesca Zdravko finale serie, Žiga Janča for Slovenia, Lukas Lukaščík for Poland, and Simon Steinberger for Austria. Austria, team Austria first place, Germany second, Germany point, 7 behind, Czech and Slovakia. They took as interesting figure as we can make money doing this stuff. Russia na tretjem, s tými 23 točky za Stanka, first place for Poland. Slovenia, fourth place, četvrto místo za Slovenijo. Vemo, kakšna je razlika, mislim, da dobro 2 točky razlike med Polsko in Slovenijo, 3 točke razlike, tudi dobro napeto, boj za stopničke pravo. A potem Švica, Norveška, Združene države Amerike in pa Finska.
Well, welcome back. The final round of the men's team ski jumping competition here at the Junior World Ski Championships about to get underway. Our trial jumpers are on their way down. Well, foggy's better than rainy. We've had that all day. As long as we can see our jumpers, we will be okay. Our officials are doing great all through the week. One more day, of course, tomorrow of the World Junior Championships. We've got the mixed team competition in ski jumping at 3:30 local time. Thank you for your company wherever you may be around the world. It's great that you can join us and see the next generation of Nordic superstars. Couple of minutes and then we will be underway in this second round. It is Austria and Germany locked in battle at the moment. Poland further 25 or so points behind. Germany very good last jump by Adrian Tittel, 95.5 metres, but Austria laid down the gauntlet. Stefan Embacher, 93, was tidy enough. 96.5 from Poles, 93.5 from Fabian Held, and 95 from Steinberger. So they have been very consistent in the mid-90s. Now the States are in 7th. But still having a party. We'll see Eric Belshaw first up. He jumped very well in that first group in the first round, 93.5 metres. Well, he's got a problem there, hasn't he? Because he's pulled his zip up. He won't be able to get the vuvuzela to his lips. There's a dilemma. This is the man with slightly more weighty problems. Director of operations. We'll go in the same order until the fourth group goes, and then we will go in reverse order of where we are for the 8 that have made it through from the 13 in the first round. Slovenia there or thereabouts, just shy of 30 points behind Austria. And we are on start gate 14. We did go up to 14 in that first round. Now they're up there somewhere in the gloom. There is Belshaw. Very experienced, really, if truth be told, by youth terms. We saw him at the World Cup. I think it was Stoke. We saw him in the team competition. Anyway, World Cup experience, and has done well here. Oh, and he starts well. 98 metres. Well, he has been outstanding. Really got good lift, good launch, held it together well. Nice landing as well. Judges didn't mind it at all. And into first place. Of course, that they will go now for a while, if nothing else. The man who got that silver yesterday, really putting in some good jumps here today as well. Johannes Ardal is next up. 88 metres, an improvement on the first round, 1.5 metres. Norway won't be battling for the podium, I suspect, but we'll love the challenge, personally, to go better than you have done. Felix Trunz will be next up for Switzerland. One of those inside the top 20 yesterday. 21.5 metres in the first round. Oh, and another good jump there, 94 metres. And he's been very strong all the way through, hasn't he? And has set the bar for his teammates to come. Nice landing as well. Very tidy indeed. And edges Switzerland ahead of the United States. Ben Bayer of Germany. He's not one of those who was standing out in the individual competitions yesterday. Adrian Tittel, the bronze for Germany, but he's held up his end of the bargain. 93.5 again, to exactly the same in terms of distance jumps, and that's okay. From Bayer from the Pfifferlingen club. 20 in June. And he's loving it at the moment. Difficult transition sometimes from junior to senior. It might take a little while to get yourself bedded in. Thomas Myers of Finland will be looking to get over the 90-metre mark after 89 metres in the first round. Not quite made it, gone backwards a bit, in fact 86 metres. His face says it all, a little bit disappointed. Finland looking to get as high up that ranking as they can. He's in 5th at the moment. Slovenia next. Ziga Janka. Listen to the cacophony at the bottom. It's 88.5 metres. Another one who's gone exactly the same as the first round from the Ehang Club. He's been okay in the Alpine Cup recently, went to Seefeld inside the top 20 a couple of times. Still only 18 years of age, only turned 18 in November. Slovenia into 3rd, hunting for a podium place. Comes Joniak of Poland, waiting patiently, watching his teammate Lukasik. Oh, and it was nice to watch as well. 93 metres. That's a decent jump. We said they might be in the mix. They had a good day yesterday with Makovic in 5th and Lukasic in 7th. Into 2nd they go. For how long? Because here comes Austria. Simon Steinberger. Just outside the medals yesterday. We mentioned the 4th place would have been agonising. And he is there in the zone again. 95 metres. He had a 95 metres in the first round here, and yesterday had a 95 metres as well. So consistency certainly from the Austrian. And he's happy with that. Good from the judges as well. First group of the final round done, rather, and Austria are ahead by 3 points from Germany, and then a bit of a gap, 30 points behind Austria is Poland, and then Switzerland, Slovenia and the United States really close together. So that last podium place is still up for grabs, and should any misfortune before Germany or Austria, then perhaps a bit more than 3rd. It is Austria who lead. Steinberger with a solid jump, a little uneven on landing. He's not belted yet, you know. I'm not sure how they've managed that, to be honest. First round is gone. Are we going to get our second round away pretty promptly? Up to 15 we go. They're happy to go up one. There'll be obviously a compensation involved, a negative compensation of almost 5 points. And Jason Colby will get us underway. The coach almost blowing him down the hill. 93.5 is better than he managed in the first round. It was 92 then. Into the lead they go. as you might expect, going first. Not the tidiest landing, but 17s from the judges. Yeah, a little wave from the Steamboat Springs Winter Sports Club man. Carl Haugen Klepper is next up, 92 metres in that first round. And he is just beyond that mark here in the second round, 92 and a half. Well, his job is done, his work finished. Very wet, the snow at the bottom, isn't it? Struggled with the conditions yesterday and today. Marian Cyber next, 89.5 metres in the first round. And Janice Edge is a bit further this time round. And Switzerland in that battle to be on the podium. 2 points behind the USA at the moment after this jump. Max Ritter of Germany. Well, they're going to want a big jump from him if they can manage it. Not quite as big as the first round, but not bad. 94 metres. Every little metre counts because they are in a battle royale with Austria at the moment. Get that telemark landing, one foot in front of another, but the judges were happy enough. Into first place go Germany, 45 points ahead of the United States. Thomas Kinnunen next up for Finland. Oh, wanted another metre or two, didn't he? Just shy of the 90 metre mark. 89 metres. Just a little short of where he was in the first round. He tugs at those bindings. Unhappy, I think, with what he managed. Oh, and a right leg just disappearing under him on landing. So the marks from the judges reflect that. Another little shake of the head. And he marches off. Rockmeisel of Slovenia, getting the crowd going. Flies through 95 metres. That was a good jump. An improvement on the first round for him. And he was 15th yesterday. Is it okay? It's enough to put them into second place. We have a few more to go, don't we? Before we know the destination of the team title. Marcin Wrobel for Poland. And we're jumping longer generally now in this second round, 94 metres. That's a big improvement on his first round. He still feels he could have done better. Certainly enough to put them into second place, knock Slovenia down into third place, and they're about to be knocked down into fourth because Fabian Held is next, the last of the second group in this final round. "95 metres, he improves by 1.5 metres as well. The smallest of fist pumps. He's happy with that. Austria ahead of Germany, but not by much. It's going to be a nail biter, 5.7 points between the two of them, with 2 more groups to go. Kept it nice and steady, and a good landing as well. Got 118 from our Swedish judge. So, 2 groups gone, 2 to go in this second round, the final round. Austria, Germany are way ahead. Poland, 30 points or so adrift. And they've got a little cushion now ahead of Slovenia, who would love to be on the podium again after the gold medal with the women yesterday. They've been held, helping Austria to stay on top at the moment. But these neighbours and rivals will be very keen to have bragging rights tonight. So then here we go with the third group, and Sawyer Graves. One of those learning his trade, I think it's fair to say. 15-year-old, 78.5 metres. That is better by some distance than the first round, and he should be hopefully happy with that. A lot more to see from Sawyer Graves, I'm sure, in the years to come. Fabian Østvold of Norway next, looking to break into the 90-metre mark. And he does just that, 91 metres. That's a decent jump, he'll be happy with that. Making his bow in this championships, in this competition. Over the skis for as long as possible, then up you come into that telemark landing. A bit of wind compensation to cancel out the gate compensation. Not many to go. Yuri Kaseli with his second attempt for Switzerland. Good, solid jump in the first round. Oh, and he goes well again here. It goes better by some distance, 96 metres. You can hear the crowd like that very much. He seems unhappy with it, but 96 metres, surely you'd take that. Landing perhaps could be a bit better, but I'm not sure why you'd be unhappy with that. Jakadrinovic. Beg your pardon, I've got one too many. Yannick Feist is next. Oh, and he puts in a good shift as well in this battle between Germany and Austria. 97 metres. A metre better than his really solid effort in the first round. And he will smile as Ben Bayer comes to offer his congratulations. Excellent from him into first place. He goes. Austria going last, of course. We've got Finland, Slovenia and Poland between then and now. Slovenia coming up in a minute. Finland first. And 91 metres for Kuzma. Just a little longer than the first round. And the nature of being a top-class athlete is you always feel you could have done better. All right, though, from him. Oh, so we watch the Finn. 16s from the judges across the board, putting Finland into fourth. Beg your pardon, into fifth place. The crowd are getting wound up by the PA because Jaka Drinovic is on his way. Oh, and that's a good jump. He's gone better again. Added a bit more to that 94-metre jump in the first round. Slovenia go into second place in that battle, as it is really, for third place, the last place on the podium. So 44 points adrift of Germany. That's just how big the advantage is. Clemens Joniak we want to put in a performance that overhauls Slovenia for sure. And might well have done that. 93 metres. Again, going just a little bit longer than he did in the first round. And it is enough to push Slovenia down into third, which means with Austria to come, they will be fourth when we head to the final round. We did say Poland had a very solid team, and some very solid marks there as well. Italy with 18. So then, last of the third group, Johannes Pols. Oh, he got some very good lift there. 98.5 metres. Oh, and they've extended their lead against Germany. How about that? Johannes Pols. 6th yesterday individually, but he is on the hunt for a gold to take home to Austria with him. Man from the Schwarzenberg club soaring. Not a bad landing either. Good from the judges, 18s and 18s and a halves. That's helped as well. And just a little bit of wind compensation to add into the mix as well. And so we have one more group to go before we know who will take this title. And Austria 11.1 points ahead. Slovenia are in fourth. That is not quite correct because Poland are ahead. 534.3. Well, my timing screen is saying one thing. Poland in third. We'll work it. It doesn't matter now. It'll matter when we get to the end of the last group. What we do know is Austria, thanks to the likes and the efforts of Simon Steinberger and Fabian Held, are in the winners' enclosure and loving life. Trial jumper goes down. We are almost ready. Remember, this group will go in order of where they are. So Finland will go first with Vio Palosari. The mist has lifted a little bit. The lights shining bright here in Planica. Oh, we got that wrong. It's the United States who will go. France, take France it is. Oh, and that's a great jump. 98 meters. 98 meters. And he jumped well, 97.5 in that first round, but that's just very, very good indeed. And the team can rest and watch everything else unfold. Here is the Finn. Vio Palosari. Fairly modest jump in the first round. We'll want to improve on that here. And does. 94.5 meters. I've been pleased to have got through the cut. It's a great view, isn't it? As they disappear into the distance. A little too much pain perhaps on the landing, but good from the judges, and Finland edge themselves into the lead for the time being. Langmo for Norway, 92.5 meters. Just a little shy of the first effort in the first round. That's enough to put them into second behind the United States. That left leg just collapsing away. Just for a moment we held our breath. He's okay. Yannick Vassar next to go for Switzerland. Oh, and that's good distance as well. Out jumping the K point at 97 meters. That'll put them into the lead. With 4 to go. Again, just keeping that left leg in check. And into first place. There you go. Well, Germany, Slovenia, Poland and Austria to go. And here comes Poland. And another solid jump. Kajevic with 94 meters. Look around, looking for the score. I think his teammates surround him. Getting it updated on our screens at the moment. They'll be there or thereabouts. Nice landing. And he's waiting, and we're waiting just for confirmation. It is into first place at the moment. 11 points ahead of Switzerland.
several unofficial results at the moment. We don't have proper information, but unofficial results in Slovenia and Druge mesto Galicije imamo točko za ekipo Poljske, ki je na prvem mestu. If everything is okay for Poland in first place, Slovenia second place, Switzerland.
Poland then. There or thereabouts. And you've got 3 more to go. Germany, Slovenia and Austria. Big moment for Mbaka, big moment for Titel. There's the 2 athletes who will decide who takes the title here. I have it with Poland 93.5 meters. Going into second place, Poland just above them. Austria, the likes of Steinberg are waiting with bated breath. Adrian Titel, the man with bronze yesterday, looking to make it gold for Germany. These guys will be hoping that doesn't happen. Well, we're getting a trial jumper down before the denouement. That's the jumper Falatek. Three and a half meters for him. Here's Adrian Titel. The German went 97.5 meters in that first round. What can he do here? Oh, he's gone long again. He's gone better. He's gone 98.5 meters and has laid down the gauntlet. No wonder they come and congratulate him. Bayer, Reuter and Faust coming to say well done. And he's done the job, hasn't he? He's been jumping long all the way through this competition. Couldn't repeat that 101 meters from yesterday in the individual competition. But they are ahead by 50 points from Poland. Now the question is, can Stefan Mbaka wrap up the win for Austria? It's another great jump. He's gone 5 meters more than the first round, and that surely is enough for Austria. What a jump that was. All the pressure on that young man, and he got gold yesterday individually, and he has brought his team through, and by over 10 points they pipped Germany to the title here in Planica. So still, so composed. He was getting 18.5s and 18s from the style judges as well. That is an impeccable jump, and Austria can celebrate. Got the gold yesterday, Stefan Mbaka, individually, and now he leads his team to gold. Germany will have to settle for a silver medal. Adrian Titel with a great jump, 98 meters from him at the end, but he kept it steady, didn't he, Mbaka? Great temperament. Another one for the future in this factory of champions that Austria tend to produce at the moment anyway. Yeah, we'll look to get into something a bit warmer and a bit drier. Now, the likes of Michael Haybock have lit up the Junior World Championships in the past, and now at the sharp end of the World Cup. The seniors are in Lake Placid, of course. Catch up with all that action on the FIS app. But our concentration is on these young men here. And Rucker has only just turned 18 in January. And he's got absolutely everything going for him at the moment, hasn't he? Was in Zakopane, 13th in the World Cup there, so he's already making ripples in the senior ranks, but people will be sitting up and taking notice, not just of him, but of the rest of his teammates as well. Result pending. I hope there's not going to be a disqualification here. That would be a little tough on whoever is affected. Equipment control, of course, they've got to check, make sure all the equipment is as you would like it. Within the rules, the skis, the suits, you name it, they'll check it. Don't seem unduly worried, do they? Well, the celebrations are rather muted. We are still waiting confirmation, but as we see it, Austria have taken the title, Germany second, Poland third. If you stick with us, we will be just keeping our eyes on this. The suit is off. You'll be a bit more comfortable now, waiting for confirmation. Germany, the women watching on. We'll be glad with another medal. They came third yesterday, of course. Brightest thing we've got here. It's been a bit of a dull day today, not in terms of the action, but just in terms of the weather. The action here has been sparkling. Stefan Embacher with the last jump, and the jump that proved to be the winning one for Austria. But there is still, variable, isn't it? Could do without that, really. There we go. Confirmation of how it has finished. Congratulations to Austria. They take the World Junior Ski Championship title in the men's team event. Germany, second place. And Poland round out the podium. Home nation Slovenia just missing out with Switzerland in the top 5 as well. Wonderful results, an excellent competition. Hope you can join us tomorrow. We've got mixed team action from here in Planica in Slovenia on the last day tomorrow of these Junior World Ski Championships.
Jacqueline Stark, you have pioneered in equality by being the first woman to preside over FIS Disciplines Committee. What did this mean for you personally?
Yeah, it means a lot, and I'm very proud of being the first ever chairwoman of a Nordic, especially a Nordic Combined committee. And I'm very happy to set together with FIS this very important first step in their gender equality journey. And I'm happy to support with my knowledge as much as I can to support the Nordic Combined future.
Can you tell us how this can be a stepping stone towards equality in women's sports?
Yes, in my opinion, sport is the biggest platform to promote gender equality, and I hope that this affects the interest and show, especially the women, that the sport and especially FIS is open-minded to support every woman in every kind of role they are ready for.
In general, women athletes need to equalize on support for competitions, prize money, etc. How does FIS tackle this gender issue?
Yeah, it's definitely on their table, and I think that there are some big steps already done, because when you see in cross country they adjusted the course lengths for women and men. In ski jump and women they implemented ski flying for the women, and yeah, I think there are some more steps for our Nordic Combined women in the future, so we're working very hard for it, and I'm looking forward to their next steps. Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, after the competition, there was a huge pause where we were waiting who's third. Are you happy with the final decision?
Yes, we are really happy. We waiting for the last moment, and yeah, we are really happy for this medal.
Can we also get the same answer in Polish?
Tak, jesteśmy bardzo zadowoleni. Czekaliśmy do ostatniego momentu i bardzo się cieszymy z tego medalu.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Silver medal for Team Germany. Are you happy with the silver medal, or were you expecting something else?
No, we are just super happy with the silver medal today. I think everyone has done a great job, and yeah, it's just amazing.
Can we also get the same answer in German?
Ja, wir freuen uns natürlich, dass wir Silber geholt haben. Jeder hat einen sehr guten Job gemacht heute und sind einfach nur zufrieden.
Thank you.
Thanks.
gold medal goes to Team Austria. You showed some long jumps today. Are you satisfied with gold?
Yeah, I think we are, everybody of us is very happy about the result, and we made a few good jumps.
Can we also get the same answer in German?
Ja, ja, wir haben heute einen ganz guten Job gemacht und ein paar lässige Sprünge haben wir auch noch dazu.
Thank you.
Danke.
Super.